Hey, hi. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to my channel. So I tried to film this video a couple of times and I didn't like the way they turned out. And I wanted to make sure that this video was top notch for y'all because I'm working on putting on content that I'm actually happy with. However, I did want to include the original intro to this video simply because you could see how broken and damaged and ruined I was. And I expressed myself in a way that was very raw, unfiltered, and real. Let's roll into that. Hey, hi, hello, my friends. I would just like to start off by saying I have missed you guys so much. I have not been on YouTube. I've been very inactive, and it's due to a lot. I don't even know where to start, to be honest. But I'm just gonna start with maybe like 4 months ago. I was having a lot of problems internally, externally. We talking sadness, depression, anxiety, heartbreak, you name it. I also moved out of my house and then I moved back in. It was a very hard fall semester for school and I'm still doing school right now. So I have had literally no time. And honestly, just to be real with you guys, I don't have interesting content, or at least if there was an opportunity for interesting content, there just was no motivation to vlog and I didn't feel inspired. I didn't want to be funny. So I've taken some time off from YouTube, not because necessarily I wanted to, but it's just the circumstance. And right now I'm in the middle of that transition. To everyone who has been waiting for me to post again and is actually watching this video, I really do appreciate it. I do YouTube not to gain any fame or money or anything, because I mean, your girl ain't got sponsors. But if anybody wants to sponsor me, bitch. I do this for joy, and honestly I feel like this is a really fun way to express myself and I miss doing YouTube. So I'm just gonna stop rambling and let's get into the video. So like I said, I haven't been active on, and I don't just mean sexually.
Oh, brother!
I haven't been active on YouTube for a minute and I've been trying to get it together and like get back on track with everything, but not just get back on track, but make my lifestyle better. So I'm just gonna give you guys some tips on how I'm doing that. Number 1, regroup yourself. That just kind of means hitting the reset button and taking some time to recollect your thoughts and recenter yourself. And part of that is changing your mentality. I was going through a really rough time with anxiety and depression, and something that I noticed about myself was that I was digging myself into a deeper hole because I was being so negative about everything. It's not easy to be optimistic, but at least to tell yourself that you can do something or that you're able to do something, or just thinking positive and counting your blessings as opposed to thinking about all the bad things that are happening can really make a difference. Changes don't happen overnight, and as long as you continuously keep trying to implement these positive thoughts and start counting your blessings more and more frequently, things will get better. Meditation. There are many opportunities in the day to meditate, whether it be in the morning when you wake up, when you're showering, before you go to bed. And just remind yourself to meditate one time in the day, at least for 60 seconds. It kind of just pushes everything out for a second and gives you some inner peace with yourself. And then remember what your goals are. Now this might be hard because some people don't necessarily know what their goal is, but you can start with short-term goals and then slowly start luring into what you want for your long-term goal. And that could be anything for your physical appearance, if you want to start going to the gym, or financial goals such as implementing a saving system in your life. Or career-wise, what is it that you want to do for the rest of your life? Remembering my goals really helped me to find purpose again and remember what I'm moving towards. Do your research and think of some goals that are gonna keep you motivated and keep you going. Talk about it. Now this is very hard because I know a lot of people who don't like to reach out, me, will not reach out to their friends or family simply because they don't want to lay this burden out on someone else. But If these people are truly your friends, and hopefully they're your family, they'll listen to you and they'll help you in whatever way they can. Sometimes just getting it off your chest and venting about it is just enough for you to feel a lot better. If it's hard for you to open up to your friends and family, I would suggest trying therapy. It's there for a reason. You can trust the person that you're talking to, and you don't have to worry about feeling judgment or feeling like that information that you're putting out could be used against you. But for a cheaper route, which I like to do, journaling or blogging. As you can see, I've written a lot. I started doing journaling maybe, I want to say, almost a year ago now, and it does help. And sometimes I'll just write small snippets of things, or maybe I'm feeling overwhelmed, so I just write pages on pages, however much you want. And this helps not only with writing about the bad things, but also, like I said, counting your blessings. That's a positive way of journaling. And like I said, blogging is also a great idea. I actually have a Tumblr that sometimes when I don't have immediate access to my journal, I'll vent to my Tumblr and I'll just post something really quick, especially if it's like a small snippet of how I'm feeling, just to get it off my chest. Cleaning, planning, and organizing. This just means refreshing your life internally and externally. I usually like to start off by cleaning my external space because I feel like once my room is cleaned, I'm able to get my mind decluttered as well. And it makes you so happy to come home to a clean room. I feel like that's one of the top best feelings ever. Like, sex is great and all, but y'all ever come home to a clean room? I'm just saying. Agenda planning and setting goals is a major key. Honestly, I don't know where I'd be without my agenda because I am the most forgetful person in the universe. But I can be one of the most disorganized people, and this helps me keep me on track and organized. Not only does it help me plan out my goals for the week, the month, and the year, I like using this kind of agenda because it has a weekly schedule list thing, calendar, I don't know how it's called, but at the very end there's a little spot where it's just empty. So I like to throw in my weekly goals there of working on time management or staying focused or finding inspiration, being positive, something that's going to keep you going for that week. Again, very attainable, simple goals that you know that you can accomplish. And one of my weekly goals, I usually say going to the gym for 3 to 5 days because I know that's realistic and attainable. But if you're putting in 6 to 7 days of the gym, running a 5K marathon for no reason every week, and making a trip to the moon, you're not getting anywhere. I'm not saying don't dream big, I'm just saying let's be realistic here. As soon as you notice that you're starting to reach these goals little by little and that you're getting more enthusiastic and inspired and motivated to do so, you can bump up these goals to higher levels. Staying focused with your education. This might not apply for everyone, but since I'm currently going through it and I wanted to explain how I'm handling the situation, I wanted to add this. Going back to college as an adult can really shake up your whole life. Not just because you have to adjust your work schedule, but because that hour and 30 minutes that you have for each class is not the only amount of time that you need for that class. A lot of other things come with that, such as homework and studying and research and all that good jazz. I had taken a break for a year and a half and I jumped into doing 3 classes. I was taking English, math, and IT. Mind you, at this point, I had moved out in the middle of the semester. I was paying my own rent. I didn't have a car. I had to work a lot. Shit was hard. Because of last semester, I learned a lot for this semester and I'm doing so much better. So something I really learned, time management. And I mean with everything in general, such as work, school, and social life, you kind of need to adjust all of these accordingly to your priority. And that means cutting certain things out that you want to do over the things that you need to do. And also getting sleep. Sleep is so important. And not just sleep, but your sleep schedule. Adjusting your sleep schedule according to your weekly schedule is essential to your education. Be excited about school. Implement what you've learned into your life. I mean, I don't know how you're gonna use that calculus formula into your everyday life, but Do what you will with that. And then my personal favorite is look good and feel good. I can't tell you guys the number of times that I felt unmotivated going to school when I was wearing literally sweats with mismatching Uggs and wearing a hoodie that was twice my size, my hair looking like a rat's nest with a paper white face. That ain't it, sis. I definitely agree, you should be comfortable when you go to school. But by comfortable, I mean that you feel good in what you're wearing. You feel confident in what you're wearing. You feel like, what's up? I'm coming in and I'm getting an A today. Oh, there was no pop quiz? Alright. You don't need to put on a full beat face and look like a supermodel going to class. But I do think that adding a little spice into your fit or wearing the bare minimal on your face will make you feel more confident in yourself and will make you more excited to go to school, to rock a new fit, you know, to show off that, how do you even pronounce this? This book bag. Yeah, I'm hip. I got the cool stuff too. I don't know, in my opinion, it's just kind of fun throwing in cute outfits and making a new look every day. And along with that look good, feel good topic rolls into my next tip. Going to the gym. I know what you're gonna say. You're one of those cliche bitches that says, gym life or no life. I don't necessarily mean that you need to be a gym rat to be happy. No, you don't. However, doing exercise helps you not only externally to feel good on the outside, but also internally. I took a health class that was actually one of my favorite classes I've taken in community college of all time. This professor made me see life in a whole different way. And honestly, I learned a lot from this class, and if it's one thing that stood out, it was the fact that physical exercise actually helps you mentally. Only 10% of working out is physical. The rest is mental. That strive to continue going and keep working harder for your goal to not just look good but feel good is the 90% that's pushing you. And that should be implemented in your everyday life, not just in the gym, but it also helps you with everything else and helps you become a more positive person. And it also builds confidence inside and out. And it's a positive way of relieving your stress. And lastly, building good habits. Good habits come from making good systems. And those systems slowly guide you into the right path to accomplish your goals. Something about good habits is that they need to start off small. They can be a minimal thing, such as waking up in the morning and making your bed. Or if you don't brush your teeth twice a day, remembering to do it at night. Fucking nasties. I'm sorry, who doesn't brush their teeth twice? Or for me, the one I struggle with the most is putting things back exactly where you found them instead of leaving things around. My room is a constant mess because I don't put things away. But I've been trying a new system where if I'm really tired from work or I come home late and I'm just not feeling it, I'll throw whatever clothes or whatever item that I have into my blanket basket, and then the next day I'll take things out of that basket and I'll put them away. And starting those small habits can lead to a much better lifestyle overall. And like I said, make them small and make it a gradual change. These are the positive reinforcements that you want to hold on to. Just try what's best for you. Well, I hope I didn't ramble on for too long. I probably did, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to your girl. Bye!